Hey everyone! Yesterday I did a temple trekking guide on how to level up your characters. In this video I'm going to be showing what some of the characters, actually what all of the characters are like at their max level. So first of all, I'm just mentioning that all the characters do certain things as you level them up. All of them will help you with certain events, like in this ghast event they all help light the fire there. They'll also help cut down logs and little miscellaneous stuff, but that's not all that important. What's more interesting is their actual combat abilities that change. This one is Dean Vellio. He's one of the ones that starts out in Burgh de Rott, and he's pretty ridiculous. This is a hard snake event, and he's just taken them down. I think he killed all of the snakes without even healing once, which is very impressive. I'm not even sure that most characters can do that at certain levels. I mean, if you've got like Torva and stuff, then yeah, sure, it's fine, but it's pretty impressive. He also levels up really quick because he does so much damage. When you start out with him, he starts out with a fighter torso, black mask, dragon longsword, and runeplate legs, just your normal sort of mid to low level slayer set. And as he levels up, well, his main upgrade is getting a whip, bandos chestplate, full slayer helm, dragon defender, and bandos boots. And that's at level 80. He also gets a few other little things. He gets this cosmetic reward. Well, he doesn't get it, but you get it. A Rambler's backpack, which is the backpack which all the people in temple trekking wear. I've got a little clip of it at the end of the video, so you can see that there. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Dean. He's by far the most powerful character in temple trekking, and he's really fun to level up. I sort of wish more of them were like him. I'm going through all of the characters from Burgh de Rott first. So the second in the list of the three is Jayene Kliyn. I don't know how to say her name, but she's the only ranger in temple trekking, and she's actually not bad. She starts out with a longbow with rune arrows for ammunition and a backpack. It's sort of odd that her fully upgraded form just has a dark bow and it doesn't get any range armor, unlike Dean, who gets full bandos, but I guess it's okay. She gets an attack at level 50, which lets her fire 2 arrows at once, and at level 25 she had already gained +1 attack speed, so she's pretty good at level 50. And then at 75 she gets a dark bow and dragon arrows, so that's when she gets really good. Also at level 99, her item reward that she gives is the ouroboros pouch, which acts as unlimited druid pouches, so you don't need to worry about ghasts anymore, which is a really, really nice upgrade, or item reward, I guess. She's also pretty easy to train as well because she does a lot of damage, and she also doesn't get hurt much, or at least not compared to the other characters, because she can stand at long range and farcast them. You can also trap monsters by having them stand one space north of you or one space east or whatever, and just standing in between them and her. So yeah, she's pretty cool. I wish they gave her some actual armor. That would be a pretty nice upgrade. But yeah, overall she's pretty good. The final character from Burgh de Rott is Smiddi Ryak, and she's actually not the worst character, although she's the second worst. But once you level her up to 99, she's really not all that bad. It just takes forever to level her and the other guy from temple trekking to level 99. I'll talk more about him later. But anyway, at level 20 she gets an attack called Scream, where she does the catfight emote and it stuns monsters all around her, which is not bad, I guess. It's not that great. At level 60 she uses an attack which lowers the defense of all the monsters around you, which is okay, but it doesn't really make any difference. Most of the monsters in temple trekking are pretty easy. And then at 92 and 99 she gets the good ones. She uses a heal other spell, which she just used on me there, and it heals a decent amount. Also, it gets upgraded at level 99, so it makes her get hurt less and you get healed more, so it's not bad. She doesn't actually do any damage. Well, she can do like 10s and 20s maybe, but no noticeable damage. So her training is pretty depressing, but her attacks aren't, or her special attacks aren't so bad, I guess. This next one is a character who starts out in temple trekking. It's Rolayne Twickit. And he's an idiot. He's very weak, and he always runs out into combat and tries to attack everything. His specials are also just trolls pretty much. His first special is at level 20. It's actually not bad. He unlocks the ability to run and to spy on upcoming events. At level 40, you get a walking stick as an item reward, which I'll show at the end of the video as well. And at level 80, he begins to deal double damage, which 20, like his normal max hit is around 20 damage, so his double is 40, which is nothing. And then at level 99, his special attack is to cast Wind Strike, which is just a troll. He just did it there, and yeah, that's sort of a joke. So yeah, he's definitely the hardest character because you have to make sure that he's not running out and getting killed by stuff. You have to make sure you tank for him pretty well. Zachory Bragg, who is the man with no name as he introduces himself, other than he introduces himself as Zachory Bragg. So yeah, that's just a joke. But he starts out with blue wizard robes and he uses water bolt, I believe. At level 59 he becomes able to use fire blast, which is pretty good. At level 79 he switches his gear up to enchanted robes with a mage's book and a Sarah staff, so that's pretty good. He's not the worst character. He's just a medium character. He's not too bad. Compared to the other ones, you shouldn't have any trouble leveling him up. He just takes a little longer. I've heard that using him against ghasts is the best way to train him because evidently they have low magic defense. But yeah, he's not a bad character. He doesn't really have anything noteworthy among his rewards. It's just a better spell and better gear. And then the final one is Pazuzu. Evidently the name is a reference from Futurama. I don't watch enough Futurama to know about it, but that's what I've heard. At level 20, she unlocks the ability to use Bind. 26, she can cast Vulnerability. And then the real upgrade is at level 75, where she upgrades from Mystic Robes to using a Staff of Light and full Arams, so that's quite good. And she also gains the ability to run and see what monsters are ahead in the next event, which is always convenient. She trains just the same way as Zachory Bragg, but she's much more powerful, so you can train on other events as well and get more experience. So yep, she's pretty cool, and that's it for the events overall. I've got on the screen here the backpack, which you get as a reward from Dean Vellio, and the walking stick, which is a reward from Rolayne. Both of them are just cosmetic rewards, so there's no real point in them. And that's pretty much it. I've got links on the screen here to my guide to how to train the characters in temple trekking, as well as my overview and review of the Mauritania task set. So if you haven't seen those, take a look. And that's it. Thank you for watching.